Biology with Sai.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Biology with Sai, and in today's video we're going to be starting off with the first chapter known as Animal Tissues, and we're going to be starting with the first little chunk of this chapter called as Introduction to Tissues. So this entire chapter will be divided into many different parts, and each part will be explained in detail so that we can finish this chapter in a seamless manner. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So we're going to start off with the first part, as I said, Introduction to Tissues. So let's go. But before we start, we must fill our minds with positive energy by reading this beautiful quote. Success is a slow process, but quitting won't speed it up. Never quit. So now that we have kind of read this positive quote, we have instilled positivity in us, let us finish this chapter and understand more about animal tissues. So introduction. Life started on this planet in the form of a single cell. So we can also call a single cell as unicellular organisms. What does unicellular mean? Let's break it into two halves. Uni and cellular. Uni means one. Cellular means cells. So one-celled organism. So the examples of unicellular organisms are amoeba, euglena, paramecium, etc. So these unicellular organisms are capable of performing all necessary functions of life, such as respiration, digestion, reproduction, etc., etc., etc. So they have the ability to perform all these functions, all these life processes, but they do not have much of efficiency when they are performing these functions. So that posed a very big problem. So let's move on. So then came multicellular. So why multicellular is the question. So after unicellular organisms, multicellular organisms came into existence. What does multicellular organism mean? Let's again break it into two halves. Multi and cellular. Multi means more than one. Cellular means cells. So more than one celled organism came into existence. The reason is to attain efficiency and perform more activities, more life functions with much ease. So organisms like hydra, sponges, which I'm pretty sure we've studied in our previous classes, are also made up of different types of cells. Actually, the human body has billions of cells which are divided into about 200 different types. So now that we've discussed the two types of cells, namely unicellular and multicellular, let us actually discuss what are tissues, because tissues is the main part of this chapter. So tissues is a group of similar cells which work to perform a particular function. These are called as tissues. So this is basically a very simple definition. Further on in the chapter, we'll be discussing a more complicated definition. So tissues organize themselves into a specific pattern to form important organs like the heart, lungs, etc. So when tissues organize themselves in a specific proportion, in a specific pattern, they form organs such as the heart, the lung, stomach, brain, etc. So we're going to discuss cell to organ system next. So I've made a flowchart here describing how we form organ systems from a single cell. So tissues are formed from a group of cells. Then comes organs. So when tissues organize themselves, they form organs. And when two or more organs perform a common function, it forms an organ system. So just remember this. Group of cells form tissues. Group of tissues form organs. Group of organs form organ system. What are organ systems? Examples are a respiratory system, which consists of our lungs, right? Then your circulatory system, which consists of our heart, veins, arteries. These are all organ systems. So, thus, multicellular organisms perform division of labor. The cells divide the tasks to perform important functions of life. And with that, we're done with the first part of this chapter. Wasn't it easy? Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, please leave your questions in the comment section below and I will try my level best to answer all of them. And make sure to subscribe and like if you like this video. Thank you guys. Bye!